Hello friends, welcome back. As always, it's Big Deno and we're playing some Frosthaven. We're in episode 15 now of the campaign. It's been wonderful, it's been a great experience. I think I've said the last couple of episodes, I'm ready for some new characters now, ready for a new challenge in learning the characters. I think we're still a little way away from retiring definitely one of them, which is a shame. But hopefully Jemmy the Geminate is not far off retirement. So scenario 52 today, we are actually progressing through the storyline of uniting the Algox tribes. It's been good. I'm hoping at the end of it we get to play with this big bopper. Look at him. He looks mad. But the scenario we're playing is Fleeting Permanence. It's in the Whitefire Woods. So we've selected the scenario. Let's resolve a road event. It is a winter road event. And it is this one, Winter Road Event 4. You're fighting sundown and trying to make use of the remaining light when you stumble over an odd piece of metal. Curiosity gets the better of you, and after a moment of digging, you've excavated it far enough to see the hilt of a sword held fast in the permafrost. But the blade doesn't want to budge. It looks to be an older design, ornate and masterfully crafted. You could heat it up and try to pry it free, but there isn't much sunlight left, and for the rest of your journey... Yeah, we'll try to free the blade now. I want to be King Arthur. Gain Corrupted Blade 24. All characters start the next scenario with wound and discard 2 cards. That is tragic. What are you doing to me, Deno? Corrupted Blade is... But during your melee attack, add wound, poison, and muddle to 1 attack. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Was it worth it? I don't know. Good. All right. So we're going to start with wound and discard 2 cards. Fun. We'll get a cool sword. Okay. So let's do some shuffling over here and deal out some battle goals. There is no scenario penalties in this one. So. Tremendous. All right. And battle goals. And then we'll read some story and then we'll commence. 1, 2, 3. So who's close? So I think, yeah, Death needs 1 and Jemmy needs 1. All right. So we're just going for easy ones. Kill an enemy while 3 or more elements are strong or waning. Be targeted from attacks. Collect 2 or more loot tokens. Yeah, we'll go with Ritualist. Feel like we can manufacture that one. Exterminator. Egoist. Excellent. Back in the sacred clearing, a weight hangs in the air. Perhaps it's just the Algox elders, the 2 of them so full of righteous energy, or perhaps it's the prospect of a lasting peace. Whatever the case, there is no mistaking the significance of this moment. The clearing is much the way you left it, a wide circle of stone and matted ground, and in the centre, a single hulking altar. The moss and vine have retreated somewhat, revealing details on a number of down pillars and carvings. It's the first time you've been able to see ancient Algox craftsmanship this clearly, and you marvel at how much it has lasted through the ages. Algox-shaped figures have been carved into the rock with clear, realistic proportions. Their bodies are decorated with string necklaces and dropped with sashes of weaving fabric, or waving fabric. There is not much time to inspect them more thoroughly. Gurndal and Bardu approach the altar of Marog and render up their relics. The spirit return bursts in ethereal flame. Your task is near its end. You must now join the 2 words of the true creator in the realm of frost and create the unyielding shard. The air in front of you bends, it wobbles and shifts, moved by the spirit's unseen hand, and a doorway appears, a tall, shivering ellipse. Stinging winds rush out from the new portal, and a flurry of snow pours over you, carrying with it the faint smell of metal and ash. You've garnered a new aversion to other realms over the past few months, but there seems to be no avoiding this one. Both the elders move inside and gesture for you to follow, so you shield your eyes and pass into the wintry realm. On the other side, the air is dense with wet, sticky flakes, and the ground is coated in frost. There is little to see aside from the blowing snow, but you can tell that beyond the weather, there is something fundamentally off about this place, and when you lift your hand, spectral shadows trail behind it, after images as if you were a phantom haunting your own body. And then there are the figures. Several pale shapes emerge just ahead, snow imps and frost demons. Their angular bodies skulk out of the blowing snow, the eyeless demons pounding the ground with their heavy opaque limbs, and the imps jerking spasmodically back and forth. Prepare yourselves, warm bloods. This is the first stage of the ritual. The creatures carry a sliver of divine spirit with them. We must defeat them and use their essence to form the merging glyph. Great. The scenario is complete when there is one frost demon body on each starting hex and one snow imp body on each starting snowdrift hex. Interesting. So we've got to move the bodies to the hexes. That's outstanding. It's going to be hard though. All right, we're ready to go. We're going to start with wound and discarding 2 cards. So we're just going to discard venomous barbs and firefly swarm. And then here, this one's not as punishing. We'll keep dominate. One, 2. All right, and then we're probably not going to worry about healing in this first turn because we've got a few ways of healing now. So I think what we want to do is use Smouldering Hatred, and we'll use that at 32. And here we want to put out a hex, put out a thing, and then we'll use Fluid Knight. So 24, 32, and I think we're good to go. Alrighty, draw. Ice barrier, just moving and shielding 2. Moving 4 is really quite punishing. Those imps can just get absolutely wrecked. Brittle. Brittle. That's bad. Well, we can execute one of them, the frost demons, I think, before. So yeah, what we're going to do is we are going to use our boots of speed to go before the frost demon. We're going to place a hex within range too, a shadow, I should say, here, and then we will use Fluid Knight to do an attack 5, which goes down to 4. We don't suffer any retaliate damage, so he takes 1, 2, 3, 4. We generate Night. Do we want to generate Night? They're about to add an extra target. Does that change what we do? Yeah, maybe we actually just put that on ourselves and don't attack. I'll shuffle that. take a wound. That's just going to add way too many curses into our deck. Alright, good. Well, not as good, but Frosthaven. 1, 2. Frosthaven. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. Death's done. Jemmy takes a wound. So I was going to do this, but if instead we move 1, 2 to there, and then we use this, we'll muddle ourselves and we'll curse ourselves to unfortunately hit 1 and 2. So 1 suffers 3 damage. The other one, they're both +1s, so we'll take the +1 and wound. So number 2 takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a wound. And that is all she wrote for us. So now these buffheads go. Okay, Brittle sucks. So number 5 goes first. He moves 1, 2, and he doesn't get into range. Number 6 goes 1. He's flying, so he ignores the ice. And he's just going to shoot us. It's an attack 1. So it does 2 damage to Jemmy. 1, 2, and it brittles us. And it adds a curse to our deck. And this one will go 1, 2, and do the same thing. And does absolutely nothing, but does brittle death. And adds a curse. So, little imp idiots, I hate them. We hate them. Okay. So, I think we put that up. And that, 36 in the next round. She had disadvantage, but it doesn't matter because he flipped the null. What are the imp's health? Only 3. So we probably deadbolt. 36. Alrighty. So 36. 36. I'd like to go first. Alright, shield 5. Heal self. Generate anything. Sure, we get to decide that, do we? We'll generate night. Good on you, snow imps. Alright, death. Just brittle. Does it double your next source of damage? Is that right? Double next source of damage and then remove wound. Suffer 1, yeah. So we just suffered 2 damage. 1, 2. And that goes away. Not too bad. So she is going to deadbolt, number 3, absorb the black, the night, which generates her an experience, and puts a curse in this guy's deck, and she hits him with a +1, so that does 1, 2, 3, 4 damage, and we still have no retaliate. And we'll then place one of those shadows into an adjacent hex, and there you go. We will stamina potion now to bring back Call to the Abyss. And then Death's done. So Jemmy's going to take 2 damage, 1, 2, which removes the brittle, and is then going to use this short rest ability, which generates a delightful sunlight, which we will use next turn. And then we're going to use Into My Embrace, and we're going to target number 1 with an attack 3. Still muddled, so turn that into anything, and so it's 1, 2, 3. And then it's pulled. Can't be pulled. Oh no, 1, 2. And then we change to melee form. We generated an experience. And we are now in melee form. We're going to slide our healing potion right now. 1, 2. That removes the wound. Oh, 3. Yes. So the Frosty boys are making frost. And then they're attacking at attack 4. So number 2 takes a wound. And then we'll do an attack 4, but we'll gain disadvantage. So that'll be 2 damage, 2 death, 1, 2. And then on Jemmy, we'll get disadvantage on one of these. So that's -1, so 1, 2, 3. And the other one, 4. That's it. Next round. All right, so we want to go fast here. 20 is pretty fast. Puts up 2 shield and absorbs the frost. And we could potentially kill both of those guys. So, yep, let's go 20. And then death. We'll go up 20 as well. Both at 20, both at 20. Bum, 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 bum. Yes, that's good. All right. So Death goes first. She suffers a wound. Not as good. But, now let me read this. Kill an enemy when 3 or more elements are strong or waning. So I think we'll do that. So we'll generate Night. And then we're going to put up our thing. And then we're going to move a shadow up to 4 hexes. Who do we want to kill? What are the imps doing? The imps are brittling us. The frost demons are attacking 3. The imps are attacking 3. Frost demon has pierce 3. So yeah, we're going to kill this imp, and he is on the right spot, I think. So let me just read the scenario rules again. When any monster dies, instead of a loot token, it drops its standee with no base. These are bodies which do not affect movement or alter whether a hex is empty, featureless, or unoccupied. All bodies can be looted as normal, though the bodies simply move to the looting character's hex or an adjacent hex to them. Multiple bodies can be in the same hex. We need to have a snow imp on these purple ones. We need to have frost demons on these. So, yep, so that's in the right spot. So that's great. So we're going to kill him and put him there. That removes that shadow. But we'll then create one there. And then, how many wounds has 2 got left? We're probably actually better attacking with that and not creating that. Yep, attack 2. Executes him. So his frost demon body is there. That's her done. And him done. So now we go on to Jemmy. So Jemmy's going to attack number 1, who's got 2 health left. We're going to flip our Cap of Premonition and have a look at what we got on the top 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. The old null on the top deck's not ideal. Okay, we can work with it though. So, we will attack this number 1 who has 2 health left. The 0, attack 2. So that executes him and puts his body in the right spot. And we have achieved our objective, which is good. And then we will use our corrupted blade that we picked up, which is awesome, to add wound and poison and muddle to this attack. So this guy now has a poison, so that gives him 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And puts a wound on him, which means at the start of his turn he dies, and he is in the right spot too. We have successfully completed Ritualist. Kill an enemy while 3 or more elements are strong or waning. So that is success. And then we will consume the frost and we will gain an XP. And we will put up 2 shield and we will move 1, and we're going to move like so, using the ice to slide down there. And that remains in place. So we shield 2, use our leather armor. I think we will put a white card up. Not sure. If we, instead of moving there, if we move to here, they're just moving 1, 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's a better play. So he'll move to there, and he'll move, he's already in range. So number 6 is just going to shoot us with a -1, so that does 2 damage on Jemmy, 1, 2, and brittles us. Next round. All right, Forceful Spirits is definitely the go. And a move 4 at 29 means we will get both of those guys. So does that mean we can afford to... Oh, that actually did no damage, did it? Because of our 2 shields. Good one, Deno. Ooh, Warding Self. Yep, so we'll go 23 and 29. Death, 29. Jemmy, 23. Draw. Okay. So Jemmy is first. We're going to leap into a form changing one there. And then we're going to use Hornet Stingers. And we're going to hit both of those with poison changing. So we know that one of these, that they're doing no damage, that we're shuffling, but it's added poison to both of them. So that's good. And we've shifted into range mode again, which includes our heals, which is nice. And then she will move 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and she will consume the knight. To generate an experience. And it's attack 3, which goes to attack 4. And she doesn't need to worry about nulls. She doesn't have a -2, so she can't fail to kill both of them. So the number 6 kills, number other one kills and curses. Very nice. So one of those is in the right snowdrift, and the other one needs to be shuffled around. Death takes a wound. All right, the scenario is going positively. So Death's going to go at 86. And Jemmy is going to go at 27. So Jemmy's going to heal for 1, 2, 3 on Death. 1, 2, 3, and remove that. And that's ice, so we can't actually get on there. Yep, we'll move to there. And then Death's turn. Going to move to there. End of turn looting. She's going to place that corpse on that space there. Yep. So then everyone's short resting. Long resting, I should say. 1, 2, remove that. 1, 2, remove that. So getting all of our equipment back, or our gear back. So we had to, so we have to remove one of these. So I like hornet stingers. That hornbeetle carapace will come in handy, this one. So how many form changes have I got? Probably not enough. So we're going to clear Venomous Barbs. Venomous Barbs goes away here. And we're going to go into range mode. We're gonna keep the Sunless Apparition because we want to use the looting. Dominate we keep. Forceful Spirits we'll keep. Call to the Abyss we're definitely keeping. Restless Spirits we'll keep. Deadbolt. Deadbolt we'll keep. Fleeting Dusk. Don't think we're needing our movement 4, so we'll clear our movement 4. That may be a mistake. We'll find out soon. All right. So Jemmy's going to use movement 4. And at this point, there's no reason for us not to heal again, is there? So we'll go at 27. So Jemmy's going to go 1, 2, open this door, 3, 4. That's fine. So we want to go over here with death, but we can actually open that one pretty easily. Yep, that's fine. Death. We got a loot, haven't we? Might keep the loot. We'll go call to the abyss. And we'll go and move forward, generate night. 29, 27. Draw. All right, so Jemmy's off first at 27. So we're going to do a move 4. Actually, we'll just do the heal first on death. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, and we're opening door number 4, and we read 29.4. So excited that I just can't hide it. No, 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 no. 29.4, fleeting permanence. Oh, there's treasure and 2 frost demons. There's a treasure in there. There's treasure in every room, I think. Treasure. Some snow rocks. And 2 more frosty boys, stand by. Alrighty, 2 normal frost demons, number 5 and number 6. They're moving 2, attack 2, range 2. Very good, so that's not going to matter to us at all. So we'll move back 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's it. Jemmy's done. Death comes to all. So what did I decide here? Generate, move 4, generate night. Yeah, we're just putting up call to the abyss, move 4, generate night. So I think our best players actually go 1, 2, 3, 4 and loot that. And place that there. That is our correct call. So that's it. Frost Demon. 1, 2, 1, 2, out of range. Next round. Jemmy is in primo position there to throw down and into my embrace. And then we'll probably just move to. Yep. So 36 here, we will use a deadbolt to put a curse in play. And then we will teleport to a hex adjacent to. Cool. 36 and 34. Draw. Oh, no. No bueno. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. So that's good. Sort of. They both got shield 2. Less than ideal. Jemmy will go now at 3rd. No. death will go. So we're going to consume the dark, which generates us an experience. It's going to put a curse into their deck. We're going to hit them with an attack 3, which is an attack 6 on number 5, which goes down to 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is shuffle time. Seems pretty good. And then we're going to teleport all the way over here, adjacent to this guy, which is going to allow us to loot him, and we'll place that on that hex there. And we still have a shadow on the board. Haven't killed anyone yet, but that number 5, if and when it dies, it will be gone. So Jemmy will go now. We're going to move 1, 2, and the ice slides us to there, and then we're going to hit him with an Into My Embrace. We'll put a poison vial on that guy, trying to kill him. So that's 3, 4 damage, which goes down to 2, 1, 2, but he is poisoned. And no retaliate once again. So we are now into melee attack mode. Next round. Come on, Dano. So we just need to find 2 more imps. Oh yeah, and that pulled that guy, didn't it? 1, 2 to there. So 23. Here. We're going to go open this door. We'll use Black Barrage. And we'll move 3, I think. Yeah, that's 1 attack at range 4. So 28 and 23. Eight, 23. Draw! Hasty Assault. Okay, that's fine. Jemmy's kicking us off. We'll do an attack 2 on the guy with poison. So that's enough to kill him, even though we flip a -1. So he is now dead on the ice. And then the other attack 2 is wasted. Then we will move 3, and all attacks targeting us this round gain disadvantage. We will go 1, 2, 3. Jemmy's done. Death. Moving. 1, 2. And we're reading door number 1, 80.1. Be some imps, please. There's 1 imp. We need another one. Fleeting permanence. It's another Frosty boy. Those Frosty boys are punishing. I'm enjoying the heck out of this scenario. This is a very intriguing scenario. There's another snow rock there. And imp number 4. Yeah. So we've gone 1, 2. He's going to go 4, so we can't get away from him. What's that? 80.1. Add 1 normal Frosthaven, it's number 4. 1 normal Snow Imp, it's also number 4. What is he doing? Strengthen all within range 2. Muddle all within range 2. We'll stay right where we are. And then we're going to do an attack 2, which, if we're really lucky, is going to kill him because we're going to flip a +1. Ah, oh, you idiot, Dano. We have advantage. We'll use advantage. That's not helpful. Do we want to use Decanter of Mists so that everyone gains disadvantage for this round and all range attacks? No, I think we're okay. We're okay for the moment. Death's got 11 health. So he's just strengthening the Frost Demon, which is very punishing, and then muddling no one. And then that's done. The Frost Demon, so he's going to go there. This one's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, right into the prime position that we want him in. So number 4, with strengthen, 0 or +1, so death is taking 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So that's that round. All right, now we go at 20. 36. Interesting. So I'm not going to be able to kill that guy. I also don't need to kill that guy. I need to kill the imp. So I am going to we'll just go fast, and we're just going to use Restless Spirits to move. With the imp. And then over here, so what we want to do here, oh, that is a jump 4, and we can ward ourselves, but we don't need to ward ourselves. But yeah, let's do Icebound Quills. So we're going to go at 14 and 20. So pretty fast, pretty fast. Draw. Good. All right, that little snow imp sucks. Yep, so we're just going to move over here, 1, 2, and then we're just going to attack and curse the snow imp. So we kill the snow imp, his body goes there. We get to place a shadow. We'll put it on ourselves so that we have disadvantage. And then we will also place nothing else. That's done. She's done. Jemmy, he's going to move, jump to there. And he's going to use a loss attack. Attack 5. Which can convert anything into anything. It doesn't, so we take 2 damage from retaliate. 1, 2. It's our first retaliate damage. And number 6 has taken 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that imp is dead. Number 4 is going to move to there. It's going to attack us. We have disadvantage, so it misses. And then we'll use our disadvantage on the other one. So it's 0, which is 4 damage. I think we're probably going to tap a loss card there. Yeah. Yeah, we'll play a loss there. Neither of our things were form changes. So, yep. So Jemmy's going to short rest now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we will stay. No, we'll go into melee mode. Yep. Yep, we'll stay in melee mode. Short rest. Done. I'm going to go 40 there. And now So I think what we want to do is just do 24. Next round. 24, 40. Draw. That's good for us. All right, so Jemmy's going to use Fluid Knight. Yeah, she's going to loot. So she's going to loot that body. Loot that body. What happens when you loot? All bodies can be looted as normal, though the body is simply moved to the looting character's hex or a hex adjacent to them. Multiple bodies can be in the same hex, so our plan is not going to work entirely well. So I think what's going to happen instead is we're going to move 1, 2 to there. And then remove that. That's a great time to get a ×2, Deno. Great time. And we can pop that down with there. Generates night. Generates us another XP. And feeling good. All right, that impy's got to get all the way over there. So that's a fucking challenge. Let's instead do this. And that'll do. Jemmy, so executed's nice. So this guy's got 1 health left, 3 health left. So I need to flip a +1 here. More retaliate damage is not good, but it's attack 2, it's a +1. Kills him, he's in the right spot. And then we're going to jump and form change to here, which loots that and puts that there. And that is Jemmy's turn. Very well done. Everyone is dead, Dave. All right, so it's a long rest for her. She heals 2. And we lose one of these cards. Probably Fluid Knight at this point. And then Jemmy is going to move 4, 2, 3, 4. And I think we'll use this heal. 27. So draw, next round. So 27. So we're going to use this move 4 to go 1, 2, 3, 4 onto the ice, which then slides us forward to there. We don't have anyone we can heal, and that's it. So it's now her turn. This guy's here, so she's going to play that. And then she'll use Lingering Rot at 64. Jemmy is going to go hard out, I think. We're going to jump into the room. Stun some guys, I think. So 32 for Jemmy. And 64 for death. Draw. And then we are going to enter room number 2, which is 133.3. There's only going to be little imps in here. I know that for a fact. There's just one imp, in fact. So that's good. Just one imp here. And a treasure chest. At the moment, I am not going to worry about that treasure chest. So it's a jump 5. It was 133. Number 9. Good. It's a jump 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I do that, then I don't get the egoist tick. So we won't worry about it. So yep, jump 5, that generates sunlight, and it also stuns him. And then we're going to attack 2 on that imp. Kills that imp. That imp's body is right there. Amazing. Amazing. Yep. Okay, so that imp straight up executed. Death then goes, we're going to loot here and here and teleport to this hex here and here. And we're going to read treasure number, what room was that? Number 1, 80.1. Treasure number 66. Oh, suffer 2 damage and then gain brittle. Get out of here. She's not going to take any more damage anyway. So that's it. So the rest of the scenario, we don't need to do anything else. So all that's going to happen is we're just going to move. That was those 2. So let's just step it out. Move 1. That gets looted to there. Move 1. That gets looted to there. Is that really it? Drop these bodies. All bodies can be looted. Yeah. So that's fine. So she's done. She then goes 1, 2. This guy goes here. Gonna long rest. Get rid of that. She'll go 1, 2. He'll go 1, 2. She'll long rest. He'll go 1, 2. She'll heal her for 4. Long rest is done. That moves to there. She'll just get rid of that. She'll move to here. Move that body onto there. He'll move to here. Move that body to there. And then she'll move to here. She'll move to here. She'll move to here. And that's it. 90.2. And we achieved our egoist as well. Execution. The ritual and the battle you find are one and the same. Following the Elder's instructions, you dispatch the demons with speed and then arrange the dead in a wide, sprawling glyph. As soon as it's complete, the expanse around you begins to change. The wind, which had been blowing since you entered, slows to a breeze and a soft ringing rises in the air. The Algox elders step forward to the edge of the glyph. They offer up their relics, the shard of ancient ice and the new snow, both rising up from their hands, drifting into the center of the circle. There, The two objects orbit each other, spinning faster and faster as the ringing rises into a piercing scream. A flash of light erupts from the center of the circle and everything stops. And there it is, hovering, the unyielding shard. It's as pure thing as you've ever seen. A piece of ice, smooth on top and sharp on the bottom like an inverted teardrop. And suspended inside are a number of glowing shapes, glyphs linked together in a long scrawling chain. These are the true words of Guryu, meant to banish the corruption that darkens the heart of the warring Algox. The emissaries approach the shard with reverence and take hold of it together. Their bodies lighten as if years are being lifted away. Gurndal gasps. Bardu, the ice speaker, overtaken by the force, holds out the shard as if she's never seen ice before. If these are the words of the Creator, what have we been listening to all this time? We must show this to our people. There is no other path. The elders pray, holding the shard between them, and then, after a long while, they depart the circle and look to you. We will return to Snowscorn. The shard has given us the power to end the war. We must embed it into the heart of ice to remove the darkness that engulfs our people and return them to the light of Gerio. But they will not welcome us. Gain a morale and an inspiration, and we unveil the new scenario, Change of Heart, number 55. So that will take us to 30 inspiration, which is delightful. Recover, do all that, gain experience from experience styles. So it's a level 3 scenario, and so Jemmy is going to pick up 2 and 10, 12, 231, and Death is picking up 4, plus 10 is 14, 262. And we both collected a perk. So well, we'll just remove 2 -1 cards, I guess. That's a trim and taut deck, that one. I love it. And Jemmy, do we want Rolling Pierce? Do we want Push? Do we want Poison? Ignore scenario effects. Ooh, add a Rolling Regenerate Self card. I'm less interested in those. We'll ignore scenario effects. It's always a useful one. No treasure. We'll return to Frosthaven and we shall play an outpost phase. So Frosty boys, the outpost phase. Ooh, we're not going to do that yet because we've actually got a number to read. It's 29.4. Scenario 55. 29.4. No. 29.3. There we go. Ace the outpost. Your assistance is needed. Please hurry. Core attunement 67. So we've picked up scenario 67 and 55. Wonderful. There's some bagpipes going in the background right now, and it is tremendous. I hope you can all hear them. Winter Outpost Event 16. The side gate to the town has been left unlatched, and the rigorous procedures around it leave only one conclusion. There's a traitor in your midst. Captain Olmsted has narrowed it down to 4 guardsmen who were on shift last night. He asks you to interrogate each of them in turn. The Orchid says the Savas and the human are innocent. The Valrath says it wasn't the Savas or the Orchid. The Savas says the Orchid is to blame. The human says it was either the Savas or the Valrath. I should note that just one of them is lying. All right, I'm going to mull over this and think about it. Stand by. Here's how I worked it out. It's the Valrath. So this is a wonderful way to fix out these puzzles, right? So by putting all of this information in, you can determine which one is correct, and by eliminating that one. So it's all good. We gain 2 morale and 10 experience each. So well done us. and experience each is very nice indeed. 272. 241. Shit, we nearly leveled up with death there. We probably could have got a few more experience points things, but no. Building operations, we still can't build anything. We really need to level up characters and get some fucking stuff, so. That's it for this scenario. We're going to set up for, I think we'll finish that Algox one. So we'll finish the Algox one and then we'll go do our 29.3, our other scenario. So I'll catch you all in the next episode. Big Deno out.